Alright, looks like we're good to go. And yep, as I said in my description, this is going to be the last stream for a while because there's no telling how long they're going to need my PC. So yeah, I'm doing some game that I'm doing some of the game that is, I'm sure what my channel is known for. Probably more deals with what my channel is probably known for more than anything else, if I have to throw out a guess. But yep, we're doing Star Trek Online.
We've been in regular contact with the Lucari, and they've recently unveiled a new starship designed for space exploration. They're eager to head out into the unknown, and they've asked us to give them a hand. Starfleet has decided to send you to assist them in their first voyage beyond their home system. This is an exciting time for the Lucari. Watch over them and help them to see the value of space exploration, and let them make discoveries and follow their sense of wonder. Just don't let them get in over their heads.
Right. Alright. Okay. Nausicaa and shit. Disruptor damage. I don't know. Probably the science ship, mainly because I don't think that there's a lot of things I want to. I don't think there's a lot of things here I want to mess with. Alright. No, I don't have. No, I don't have anything. anything there. Alright. 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 It's fast travel. Q's Winter Wonderland, I think, should expire. No, it expires tomorrow. Q's Winter Wonderland expires tomorrow. Helm, take us to the Lucari ship.
My dear friend Kamarka, just think about how much I can help.
I try not to think about you at all, Margaret.
Alright.
What? You? I thought I'd seen the last of you. That is to say, we meet again.
Daemon Modron. Fortunately for you, our business is with the Lucari today.
Oh, come now. I'm sure we can reach an agreement that is to everyone's liking. I'm prepared to offer you an exclusive, once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity.
Jordan LaForge, cut the channel. Hell the Lucari.
Thank you. That insistent Ferengi has been trying to make new trade deals with us since he first visited our system. Oh, everything he tries to sell is either broken or worthless.
No problem. You look well, Captain.
Thank you. It's good to see you again, and under much better circumstances. You'll be happy to know that our star remains stable. We've not seen any Tholian ships since the incident, thankfully. The decision to explore was somewhat controversial, however. Many Lucari were resistant to the notion. We settled this moon long ago, after we were forced to leave our dying homeworld of Kentar. It was a difficult journey for us. Once we found our new home, no one was very excited about space travel. Still, the exploration initiative passed. Considering my experience, my people have chosen me to command the LSS Concordium. It was an honor I proudly accepted. Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
Tell me a bit about your ship.
While we have some catching up to do, we've engaged the best engineering minds of our world to modify this vessel. I'm quite proud. We've done a lot in a very short period of time. We've added some of your defensive technology to this ship, as well as some warp drive upgrades. The Concordium is now capable of sustaining a top speed of just over warp 4. Our collaboration with your engineers has been quite inspirational. We've started work on a starship of our own design. One of many to follow the Concordium to the stars. Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
Let's proceed to our destination.
For our maiden voyage, I've chosen a star that is close enough to be within reach, but still just outside the area of space that you've explored, and obviously one that we haven't visited yet. According to your star charts, it's a yellow-white star called 20 Draconis.
Navigation. Prepare course.
This isn't over. Believe me. The next deal we make will be on my terms.
Alright. Let's warp out. Okay, we're actually gonna warp out.
We've arrived on the outskirts of the system. There's a large field of rocky debris and asteroids. We're picking up various metals and crystalline formations. Should we approach one of the larger asteroids and take some more readings?
Yes, we'll head to one of the larger asteroids and scan it. Alright. Fly the ship over here.
Readings coming in now. Large quantities of silicate, hematite, hafnium, iridium. Crystalline structures appear to be the result of deposits created under a heavy impact. Perhaps this asteroid was part of a larger one that broke up in a collision. Heading deeper into the field may yield more clues.
Agreed. Let's head deeper into the asteroid field.
Sensors are picking up some movement on the far side of the asteroid. Not simple orbiting debris. Cosmozoans. They're beautiful. Do you have any information about them?
They're called Gickley. We're sending you data files on them now.
Intriguing. The Geckley communicate using radio waves and feed on dust particles and energy emissions. And, well, it seems an adjustment of our EM band is in order. I don't like the idea of the Concordium becoming a Geckley food source.
We're adjusting our own EM band down to 0.002 suckles as well. Alright.
We've adjusted our power systems. I'd like to gather more data on the Geckley before we move on. Any suggestions?
We could tag them in with subspace data transmitters.
An excellent idea. We'll be able to track their movements and learn more about their migratory patterns and feeding habits. We'll need to get close in order to attach the tags safely.
Agreed. Get close to the Geckley and attach the tags with minimal force. Alright.
Data's coming in from the Geckley. I'd like to expand the number of tagged subjects to optimize data collection. Let's get close enough to slip in with a pod and join them in their swimming.
Right. We'll fly to a Geckley pod, join them while they swim through space. I think I need to be within range, continue being within range, because if I get out of range of the pod, if I get out of range of the pod... Yeah.
We're getting close-up readings from all of the creatures.
Ship is under attack.
They're treating us like one of their own.
All right.
They're trying to talk to us with their radio waves.
Oh, nope. Okay, so yeah, I dropped out of range. We gotta stay within range here. I thought I had him tagged, but
That was incredible. What a singular experience. We've spotted a larger group of them in an area not too far from here. This looks like a feeding ground for several Geckley pods. Let's go have a look.
very well. Helm, take us to the Geckley feeding grounds. Oh. Alright. We're down this way.
Several Gekli pods frequent this area. There's a lot of dust and particulate matter, but we can't see how the asteroids are getting broken down. I think there's something we're not seeing on the visible spectrum. Your ship has a stronger deflector than ours. Can you emit a particle wave? We could use that to illuminate things that might be happening in different spectra.
We can emit a multi-spectrum particle wave. All right. Just a deflector.
There's some kind of subspace shearing here. It's causing cosmic strings to snap off and break up the asteroids. That must be why the Gekli feed here. There's plenty of particulate matter for them to consume in the debris fields. I think we've collected some solid data here. We're ready to move on when you are.
Let's see what lies ahead then. All right, and there we go.
Sensors are reading a swarm of comets passing by this stellar body. They look to have an orbital period of about 173 of your standard years. I'd like to know if they came from outside of the system and were caught in its gravity, or if they originated here. Shall we take some scans?
That's a good way to begin.
This comet is mostly ice and dust. There are indications that the cometary matter formed around a magnetic core. The other comets may be more interesting. Let's move to the other comets and study them closely.
Agreed. Let's check out the remaining comets. All right, over here. There we go. Oh. All right, and there.
The core sample shows signs of magnetic radioactive matter. This comet may have seen some interesting particle fields in its wandering.
The magnetic core must help draw in a material that forms the corona. All right, collect a sample for this. Oh. And all right. Oh, I take I didn't need to do that. Whoops. let me get a hold of this one. Always throws me a bit off when it gives me different mini games in the same mission.
Holding the comet let us get some detailed readings about its emissions. Based on the structure of its silicate crystals, it's been in a pattern. It picks up energy from its trip near the star, then loses that energy as it loops past the planets. It's like ice melting and refreezing, but it seems to lose a large quantity of energy all at once near here. I'm not sure why. The radioactivity should be steady.
Perhaps something is draining the energy. Let's keep looking.
These comets seem to have a long orbit that coincides with the orbit of a Class A planet nearby. I'd like to launch a probe and see if the cometary movements have had any impact on the planet.
Agreed. Let's launch a probe, collect more detailed readings. All right. Now we gotta wait for the data to oh my God, we gotta wait for the data to come in.
Probe data received. The planet is radiating a considerable amount of heat for its size. Nothing our shields can't handle, but I don't see any expeditions to its surface happening anytime soon. Curious. I'm picking up several large, moving sources of energy. Sensors indicate they're a life form of some kind. A cosmozoan, but not the Gekli. I'd like to study them if we can.
Let's go take a closer look at those life forms. I think this is where the jellyfish are.
The
Or,
planet is geothermal in nature. Its surface is partially molten.
I wouldn't say jellyfish, but that's just what they kind of remind me. That's just what they kind of remind me of. Alright.
No life forms detected planetside. Then again, it is rather warm down there.
I think they're on the other side of the... I think they're on the other side of the planet. I sort of got a little bit too close. Kind of got nudged out of the way there. Yep, there they are.
There they are. Magnificent, aren't they?
I like how they're tagged as far point too. All right.
The creatures are luminescent ovoids? Not sure how to describe them. They remind me of an aquatic life form native to Lucari Prime. There are little ones huddling close to the planet's atmosphere. They must use the heat and the planet's electrical discharges to survive.
They're kite. Oh my God, they're a type of Sindarian. We're sending you files now.
Interesting. These life forms were encountered by the USS Enterprise D on Deneb 4, someplace called Farpoint Station. They haven't been seen anywhere else since. You shouldn't harm them or their young. Let's transmit a greeting, then be on our way.
All right, we'll move close. Transmit a greeting to the Cosmozoans. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The color display must be a form of communication. I didn't realize that life forms could exist in this fashion, living off the heat of planets, feeding on the particles in space, absorbing radiation from the cosmos. There's so much to see. Let's head to the next planet in the system and see what's there.
All right, out we go. We're good for this section. We're good for this section, so out we go.
Are you seeing this? My sensors indicate this planet is completely devoid of any organic material, and yet it has a breathable atmosphere and lies well within the system's habitable zone. Most curious.
Agreed. I think a closer look is in order, Captain.
I'm picking up residual levels of radiation. Oh my. I believe I know what happened to this world. Some kind of proto-matter wave happened here.
Proto-matter? But that's dangerously unstable.
Not if you know how to resolve the chaotic turbulence with a tarfine reduction. This was a recent event. Some kind of proto-matter incident happened, and it wiped out all life on the planet. I think we should send an away team down to learn more.
Agreed. We'll beam down and see what's happened. Alright. Alright.
Oh, not sure I'll ever get used to transporters. Let's see. Initial scans suggest this area used to be inhabited, but I can't find a single trace of organic matter. None. I see some carvings on those canyon walls. Let's take a look.
The pillar near the canyon wall looks interesting as well. You come over here, and we will scan this.
The walls of this canyon were worked by tools. I'm sure of it. Sentient life forms lived here. Until the proto-matter detonation. This pillar here. It seems to be a sign pointing to that canyon. Perhaps a pathway there leads to a settlement of some kind. I'm reading metallic objects there as well. Shall we take a look?
Yes, let's follow the path through the canyon.
Look, there's some kind of large structure further down the canyon.
Alright, down this, going down this way.
Look at the size of that plaza. These people must have had quite a developed culture. Let's take some readings up there.
Alright, let's scan.
This looks like a town square or ceremonial center of some kind. I see some murals on the far side of the square over there by that arch. I'd like to examine them. They might tell us more about this place.
Agreed. Let's examine the nearby murals. Alright, so up over here.
These murals depict people bringing some objects to this place. Crystals or gems, I believe? They built their settlement around this site. I believe it was a place of great significance to them. The next mural may hold more clues for us. Let's have a look.
Right, let's check out the next mural. Oh, one in the center.
This mural depicts the construction of this large structure. I suspect it was a temple or a place of contemplation for the people. The crystals were revered by the locals, perhaps even worshipped by them. We'd better have a look at the next mural, don't you think?
Yeah, so let's examine the next mural. Alright, so and that's this one over here.
The crystals depicted in this mural appear to be growing for some reason. I wonder if this is a symbolic or literal representation of events. Perhaps the structure needed to be modified to hold the volume of crystals they collected over the years.
Crystals may have grown through natural means as well.
Quite the enigma we found here. I suspect there's more to be found inside. Getting there will be a challenge, however. According to my scans, these pillars are connected to some kind of massive mechanical structure. Probably at the peak of technology for these people. I believe it's some kind of opening mechanism for the structure's door.
Can we open it by deploying some kind of device or using our tricorders?
We could probably force it open, but that could damage the structure, and too much force could even collapse it entirely. I suggest we create a holographic forensic reconstruction.
Holographic recreation of local life?
Yes, it would be based on analysis of things like footprints, wear patterns, and local construction. We can learn what people did here, how they went about their lives, and how they made the device work. We'd be watching a replay of history, roughly speaking. Let's start by gathering information from relics and leftover traces of the people who once lived here.
Let's look for old tools, footprints, anything that can tell us about them. Alright, over here.
These artifacts were used with opposable thumbs and indicate a likely hand span of 22 centimeters.
Over here. This one down here.
Based on these footprints, these people had a stride that places them at about 1.6 meters on average.
So that one and this one.
The wear patterns here show us that people leaned against here frequently. This was a meeting and gathering area.
Alright.
Strange. These relics should be covered with dust and sand, worn away by time and wind. But they're all uncovered. No organic matter left, and everything left behind in its place. Frozen in time, like
these people died recently.
Yes. The evidence seems clear. The proto-matter detonation happened only weeks, perhaps even days ago. We're going to need to make an accurate simulation to continue our studies here. I suggest using modified pattern enhancers to do this.
Agreed. We'll set up modified pattern enhancers in the plaza.
Enhancers online. The
Got it.
signal is strong and clear.
Got that one.
Two down, two to go.
That one.
That's three. One more and we'll be ready.
Alright, and last one. Last one's over here.
That's the last one. All enhancers online and standing by. Alright, the enhancers should give us a pretty good image range. Your tricorder can then act as the center of the network control for the enhancers. I can tie in my data to your tricorder whenever you're ready. Get a little close to the center of the square so we can see what happens.
Alright, let's get closer to the plaza center so we can begin. So yeah, this one, you gotta go over to that one.
Note that the alien is using the pillars in a specific order.
You hit that one down here, this one. That one to the right, then to the left.
They're making the murals match up on each pillar.
All right, then the upper right. All right. All right. And then we can go. Then we can go inside the thing.
Looks like some kind of functionary, priest or bureaucrat, I think, would unlock the door by turning the murals on the pillars. The top mural on each pillar seems to be locked in place for reference. We should follow the order they used on the pillar murals. If we can turn them correctly, I believe we'll unlock the door.
Turn the murals on the pillar in proper order to unlock the door. Got it. And hold on just a second.
Do you hear that? That's the first pillar set in place.
All right, sorry about that. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I doubt you guys wanted to hear me sneeze. Okay.
That's 2 pillars set into place.
I think it's this one I need to go to next.
Three pillars are locked in now.
All right, just need this one. There's less one when you do adds. Boom.
That's it! It's working! Well done! Shall we see what secrets this building holds? I think I see another mural inside the doorway. We should take a look at it.
Yes, let's go inside and check out the next mural. All right, so of course it's the one with the Starfleet, insignia on it.
Isn't that the symbol of your Starfleet? How did it get here? How could it be in a temple of people who don't even have electricity, much less space travel? This is getting stranger by the minute. We should search the temple for more murals.
Indeed, let's look for some more murals in here. All right, of course I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the next one's on the side here.
Those people in the picture, they don't look like the others.
They're from Starfleet, but the Starfleet of the 23rd century.
What happened here? If Starfleet officers contacted this civilization in the past, why wouldn't you have a record of it? We should head deeper into the temple and continue our search.
Affirmative. Time for answers deeper in the temple.
I think the panel on the wall here can be pushed to open something.
Yep.
Those inner doors across from the panel are opening.
All right, in we go.
What is all of this?
All right, and let's scan.
According to my tricorder, we've reached ground zero. This is where someone detonated the protomatter bomb. From here, a self-propagating cascade of proto-energy radiated outward in all directions, washing over the entire planet.
Could this have been a failed terraforming project?
Doubtful. I believe what did this was built specifically as a weapon. There's no new ecosystem. All life was eliminated. I'm picking up a residual energy signature here. Take a look. 16-centimeter wavelength with a slight kaon leak. I've seen this before. It's a byproduct of Zenkethi technology.
Zenkethi, here? Give me a site-to-site transport directly to the station. Keep the Lucari ship protected. Alright. Yep, Space Station K13, I think. An old case series. Could it be? Yep, K13. 140 to be precise. I remember. I was there. Hello again, old friend. Yep.
You're trespassing. I'm claiming this station as salvage, along with everything in it. A little piece of history like this will be quite the vacation site. Experience life on the final frontier at Modron's K13. But I digress. Unless you're here to discuss leasing opportunities, I suggest you beam off my station.
Not your station yet. I think I'll take a look around.
Careful. This old beauty needs some serious repairs. It'd be a shame if something happened to you, or the active stasis pods my men found on board.
Then I'd see to it nothing like that happens, Demon. Stomach out.
Fair warning. My Nausicaan gods aren't very fond of intruders. I'd be happy to sell the property to you. Consider their visit like promotional bonus.
All right. Yeah, take this one, and boom. Okay. Anything else in the computer? Let's hear it.
Chief Engineer's Log. Supplemental. By my account, we've been hurled back in time to the 16th century. To make matters worse, we're a very long way from the Deneva system. None of our shuttles are warp capable, and even if we could get to Earth, we'd be in the wrong time. In short, we're stuck. There's nothing to do now but wait and try to conjure up a way to get back to the right time.
All right. Let's see what we can find in the other lab.
The fines for trespassing are quite severe, and I plan on collecting them.
Chief Engineer's Log, March 18th, 1570. Had a discussion this morning with security about our Klingon prisoners in the brig. We can't just leave them locked up, or execute them, or exile them on the planet below. Setting them free isn't a popular notion either. We're still looking for options, but I think the stasis pods we have in medical will come in handy real soon.
All right. Let me grab the thing. All right. All right. We need to go in. How we gonna do that? By going in here. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I was gonna say I don't know where my other crew is. Good work. Any more information? Play it.
Chief Engineer's Log, April 17th, 1570. Today we visited the planet we're calling Draconis 3 to collect supplies. The good news, there's a humanoid civilization down there. The bad news, a potential Prime Directive violation. Our landing party was seen beaming in by some of the locals. We're hoping that doesn't impact their culture in any way. One thing's for sure, they can't help us go home. Their tech level is Bronze Age at best.
Alright. Acknowledge. Let's secure the central hub of the station.
Trying my patience is going to cost you dearly.
I think I need in through this way. All right. Bring up the auxiliary power. Excellent. Anything else? Put it on screen.
Chief Engineer's Log, July 26th, 1571. Most of us went into stasis this morning. There weren't enough pods for everyone. 3 of us had to stay awake. We drew lots, and Tavon, Sheridan, and I were the lucky winners. Since we're out of options, we've decided to go native and live out our lives under Draconis 3. Hopefully, one day our records will be found, and the people of Station K-13 will be remembered.
All right.
Rule of Acquisition 431. When the shooting starts, let the mercenaries handle it. Handle this, Captain.
Oop, and not surprised. There he goes. Okay, so.
Crime is trespassing. The sentence is down.
Enemy target on
Survive. All right, take the things. Oh, there's no thing. There's no thing over here. Yeah, no. Hold on. I want the thing. There. And this thing. All right.
Chief Engineer's Log, July 9th, 1571. It's decided. Most of us are going into cryosleep. Those who stay awake, well, there's the rub. Going to live on a remote part of the planet below is likely, despite the Prime Directive issues. Staying here isn't viable. When the supplies are gone and the remaining power is in the stasis pods, anyone left is a goner. This station will be there.
All right. Now we can return. Now we can return to the ship. Of course, I'm pretty sure we have Nausicaan ships to deal with.
I see you took out the Nausicaans on my station. I'll just add their fees to your tab. I do hope you're good for it. Otherwise, I might have to take possession of that pretty ship of yours. Come to think of it, I'll be taking your ship anyway. Whether you're alive or not when I do is up to you.
You're welcome to try, Damon. I don't think you'll like the results. Alright, gotta get rid of this one. I think my photonic escort's probably gonna be I think my photonic escort's probably going to disappear soon, so
Get us out of here! Maximum warp!
That is quite an adventure. A new model was greedy and treacherous. I never thought he was willing to kill to get what he wants. In spite of that, I feel like we've learned so much out here. And for the better.
it's often like this, Captain. Dangerous, but also filled with discovery.
Indeed. I'd say our first flight was a success. Now we need to share our discoveries with everyone back home. I hope today's events will convince my people of the continued need to explore and to be part of the galactic community. With luck, we'll do this again sometime, and soon. On behalf of the Lucari people, thank you.
You're welcome, Captain. Safe travels. Alright. Alright, and we're good. Good to go.
I'm happy to hear the Lucari handled their first experience with space exploration well. There's talk of their desire to join the Federation, and from what I'm seeing, they'd be fine members. The mystery of Station K-13 has been solved, although the past violation of the Prime Directive by some of its personnel is a concern. Hopefully the crew preserved in stasis pods will be able to shed a little more light on that situation. Finally, this news of a Zenkethi protomatter weapon is disturbing. I'll be looking into it from all angles, diplomatic and military in particular. We've fought a war with them before, and I'd prefer avoiding another now.
I'll take the thing. Alright. Let me put the thing on my ship. The science console, I think. Let's see. Shielded data core. Shielded frequencer. I don't know. I may keep that and put it on one of my other ships. I don't know.
The Lucari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. The Klingons have sent a ship out to assist with a Lucari investigation there, and we'd like you to join them. If the Zenkethi are involved, we need to know about it fast.
Alright. Let's see. Tech deflector. What do I have regarding my impulse? What do I have regarding my impulse engines? Solnay hyper. I might go with that. The shields, however, and the warp in oh my god. The shields and the warp core, however, are a permanent fixture here. Or I could go with the trait. Let's see. Yeah, I could go with the faster impulse engine. All right. That being said, though, let me pause just for a second, and I will be right back. Alright. I got my coffee. Let me transwarp to her. Got my coffee. Let me transwarp to our starting location for this mission.
Our first contact with another species came not from the Federation, but from this sector, Ferenginar, to be precise. While the Ferengi have not always been the best of neighbors, they have provided us with valuable data on this sector. For a price, of course.
Alright. On screen.
Guavan, I am General Rodek, security advisor to the Lakari. I have read your report on the incident at 20 Draconis. If the Zenkethi are behind all this, we must be ready to meet them in battle.
Agreed. Zenkethi are quite formidable.
Do you have any questions?
Okay, why are you here?
I have met the Zenkethi in battle many times. I know how they think and how they fight. Because of this, I have been assigned to investigate the proto-matter incidents here. The Empire wants to know more about the Zenkethi's new weapon.
I see.
Do you have any questions?
What have you learned so far?
We know the Zenkethi have developed a proto-matter weapon. What we do not know is why. They have not attacked any of our enemies with this weapon. This is puzzling, considering their proximity to several key Federation systems. The Empire has asked, what drives the Zenkethi to use such a weapon? And I intend to provide the answer.
Agreed.
Do you have any questions?
No, let's get started, General.
The Lakari are just ahead and eager to begin the search.
Alright.
It's good to see you again. It looks like we have another incident to study. We sent out a number of long-range sensor probes to this sector recently. After the events of 20 Draconis, I took the liberty of setting the probes to scan for proto-matter. I'm afraid they found something. Let's begin our search by sending a short-range probe to the nearby planet.
This is your ship's maiden voyage, isn't it?
Yes, the project was a community effort designed by some of our best and brightest. With the help of our allies in the Alliance, we were able to finish construction and the shakedown cruise faster than anyone expected. The Riskova may not be as large or impressive as some ships, but she's ours, and she's ready for the job.
Congratulations, Captain. She's a fine vessel.
The crew of the Riskova stands ready.
Understood. Move to the planet, launch a probe.
Proto-matter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
Proto-matter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
Alright. Alright, move close. And send the probe.
The probe is away. The atmosphere of the planet is so thick it will take the probe some time to get through the interference. While the probe is busy, we can collect data from the planet's moons. At least one moon has signs of proto-matter energy. A closer look will give us more information.
First moon is nearby. Move closer and scan it.
Perhaps the probe's information will give us more insight as to why these attacks are occurring.
Alright, and scan.
Most curious. This is a Class Y moon. It's incapable of sustaining most known life forms, but it was scorched by proto-matter recently. Why would anyone devastate such a place? I think we should take a look at the next moon.
Okay, agreed. Let's head to the second moon, conduct a scan. Hold on a second before I do that. 'Cause I've been working on the reputation. Temporal.
Perhaps they use the moon as a test site for the weapon.
Because I've been using a, oh my god. I've been doing a temporal.
So, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
It sickens me to see proto-matter used like this.
Alright. Alright, getting closer, and
another enigma, I'm afraid. This is a Class D moon, similar to Luna in the Sol system. Incapable of supporting life, and yet it has been hit by a protomatter. Why? Perhaps the third moon will have some answers. Let's take a look.
Acknowledged. We'll head to the third moon, run a scan.
Another uninhabited moon, but one quite different from the first. What is the pattern?
This makes no sense. There is no tactical pattern to these attacks. There must be a reason, though.
I think I might need...
Let's figure this out quickly before more lives are lost.
I think I might need to work on my deal. I see some duplicate things here I could probably get rid of. But I'll save that for later. When I can, of course. So since obviously I'm not going to have the computer for a while. Though once I get it back, things should be... Oh my god, once I get it back, things should be a hell of a lot better. And I know a way to test it out once that happens.
Scanning. The moon is Class L. I'm picking up some ruins on the surface, some simple life forms. There's evidence of crude attempts at terraforming, but no signs of a protomatter detonation. It looks like there was an attempted settlement on this planet, but the project was abandoned. By the look of these readings, it took place over a century ago. The probe we sent to the planet is active now. It's sending data back to us.
Maybe we'll get more answers after we collected the data. Okay,
I'm detecting incredible levels of radiation, atmospheric pollution, ruins of great cities, and... Oh no. Based on these scans, I believe this is the planet Kentar, the original homeworld of my people. There are no signs of protomatter here. It seems Kentar was rendered incapable of supporting life long ago. By the Kentari.
I'm sorry, Captain.
I can barely believe what I'm seeing. I've always wondered what became of them, and now I know. Most Lucari thought something like this would happen, but some of us hoped they would see reason and overcome it. It saddens me deeply to see otherwise.
I understand.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Who were the Kentari?
Once we were all Kentari. Those who followed the teachings of the scholar Lucar came to be known as Lucari. The Kentari were obsessed with power and material wealth. Their pursuit of such things was destroying the people and the planet. The Lucari stood against those things, and for that, we paid a terrible price.
I see.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Why did you leave your homeworld?
There was a terrible schism between Kentari and Lucari. It ultimately led to civil war. We lost. In the final days of the war, most of us chose self-imposed exile over death or imprisonment. We gathered on our remaining ships and left Kentar forever. To this day, that event is known as the Great Exodus.
Understood.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
You seem surprised to find Kentar here. Why?
Much about Kentar was stricken from our records, including its location. Only a few Lucari know of the homeworld. My crew and I were not among their number until now. It is a shameful matter that many of us would like to forget.
I understand, Captain.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Time for that later. We should continue our mission. Okay, warp out. On screen.
There has been a large-scale battle in this system. We are analyzing the debris. It appears the losing side possessed technology roughly a century behind our own. Preliminary scans indicate that the battle was very one-sided. I recommend we take a closer look at some of the nearby debris.
Very well. Let's start the scan with that debris ahead of us. Alright. Scan this.
Our scans are showing the wreckage of dozens of ships. They weren't all military either. I'm seeing remains of freighters, mining ships, research craft, even luxury vessels.
Was this the Zinkethi, Rodek?
Unclear at the moment. We have not detected any Zinkethi debris in the field yet. Whoever did this was powerful, but not honorable. There is no honor in attacking the weak. I'm detecting strong energy signatures ahead. Further scans may prove to be more conclusive.
Agreed. Let's move to the energy signatures and scan them. Alright. Head down this way. And scan.
Around 50 ships were involved in the battle. Many were lightly armed, if at all. I am reading traces of engine-grade plasma ahead. It does not match that left by the local craft. Perhaps the aliens managed to score a hit to the engines of an enemy ship. I suggest we advance and investigate further.
Right. We'll move on to the new energy signature and then we'll analyze it. Whoa. Alright.
This is all that is left of a Zinkethi vessel. It appears the aliens detonated the warp core of one of their capital ships after ramming the Zinkethi at full impulse. They fought with honor. For them, it was a good day to die.
Tell me more about the Zinkethi, General.
They are reptilian, territorial, and aggressive. In battle, they are ruthless and devious. If they fought with honor, they would almost be respectable warriors. They fought the Empire and the Federation and lost. It appears they are preparing for another war. But with whom? I dislike riddles. Let us get to the truth of these attacks.
The sooner, the better.
Perhaps they are testing the weapon against planets that are not part of the Alliance, hoping that we will turn a blind eye to their crimes. Once they have perfected the weapon, they will certainly use it on their old enemies. Their list of enemies is long. We should continue our investigation. There may be more clues in this area.
Agreed. Let's continue to scan the area.
I'm receiving a distress call. It's very faint. I'm sending you the coordinates.
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but thank you.
What happened here, Captain?
What can I tell you?
Who are you?
Egan Burren, captain of the Pavini starship Bastion. Or what's left of her, anyway. Most of my crew was planetside on shore leave when the invaders warped into the system. We went into battle with a skeleton crew. It's a miracle we survived.
Indeed.
What can I tell you?
Why did the Zinkethi attack you?
I honestly have no idea. Until today, we had never seen them. We hailed them. They didn't answer, and then they started shooting. They just kept firing, even when we tried to surrender. And then, some sort of energy bomb went off on the homeworld. It killed everyone. They finished off the rest of our ships and left. Somehow they missed us.
Most fortunate.
What can I tell you?
Do you have any nearby allies or safe havens?
No. We had no colonies, no allies from other worlds. Until today, we were our own worst enemies. The powers that be on Povin fought amongst themselves from time to time, and everyone thought we were one step away from a global war. In the end, we put all of that behind us to fight these aliens as one. And we still lost.
You're still here, Captain.
What can I tell you?
Can we do something to help you right now?
There might be survival pods from other ships out there among the wreckage. Could you look for them? We're doing all we can to keep life support running over here. I can't start a search and rescue operation on my own. If you have any engineers you could loan or some spare parts, my crew and I would be forever grateful.
Our engineers will assist you while we search for survivors. All right. Head this way.
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
All right. Swing around. Hey. All right. Pod's right here.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
There should be more right here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Someone heard. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ship is under attack.
There we go. And return the aliens back to their ship.
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
We're sitting in the location of Starbase K-13. It's not far from here.
I've confirmed the captain's story. The planet nearby was hit by a protomatter blast. Estimated casualties in it. Check your long-range sensors. It just happened again. Another detonation.
Confirmed. Go to red alert.
It is time for a reckoning. The Zinkethi must pay for their crimes. We must go now before they escape.
Agreed. Okay. They may be preparing another bomb.
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there, we need to stop it.
Technical advice.
Target their cruisers first, if possible. The support they provide to their allies is difficult to deal with as long as they are active. Now is not the time to sit and chew ligament. We should strike now before they can destroy another planet.
Very well.
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there, we need to stop it now.
Agreed. Let's get to that planet and stop them.
Zinkethi warships! Red alert!
Alliance vessels. This system has been claimed by the Zinkethi Coalition. Your presence is unnecessary. Leave at once.
That's not going to happen.
You were warned. So be it. We now walk on the path of violence.
Battle stations.
To battle, beloved. Fight well. Do not fear death.
If you must fight, you will fight.
I'd say the Rescava did quite well in her first battle.
A good battle. Well fought. The honor of victory is ours.
Alright, there we go. And we're out of red alert. We can go to full impulse. Alright. Recommendations.
Their weapon is inefficiently shielded. It leaks kaons at a level our tricorders can detect and track. I recommend we scan for elevated Kaon levels and follow the signal.
Good idea. Let's scan for Kaons and pursue the Zenkethi.
The Kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
All right.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
All right. And scan. Whoop, there.
There! The Zenkethi!
They're big and angry.
We now walk the path of violence.
So be it. Attack! Come, Zenkethi. See our true warriors fight.
You will not stop us.
All right.
So, there are some Zenkethi with a taste for battle.
Scans indicate they took the path to the east.
Let me uncrypt these. There we go. Oh. That's of course, future missions.
Why would they destroy entire planets?
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions for some reason.
That's of course that they don't have to rely on bombs.
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They're waiting for us.
That's of course.
Ah, good. We will meet them in glorious battle.
Come on, use the thing. Whoop. Just teleported in, transported in right behind us.
They are using delaying tactics. We must be getting close.
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us.
And grab the rest of the items. All right.
The Kaon levels are rising. We're getting closer to the protomatter bomb.
All of them down here. Yep.
Stop them. This world must be cleansed.
Ha! They fight like cornered rabbit tar. I can smell their fear.
All right.
There, just ahead. I see guards. We must be close.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure there was one of them behind me. So
The trail ends here. I'm reading Zenkethi life signs inside that blocked-off cave.
Blasting through all that rock will take time. Time we don't have.
I'm reading a tunnel behind that waterfall. One that leads to the cave. We must move. Quickly.
Let's finish this. Follow the tunnel behind the waterfall into the cave.
Move swiftly, and we can take them by surprise.
Alright.
Look! They've set up the protomatter bomb in here. But we'll need to clear the Zenkethi from the cave before we can do anything about the bomb.
Agreed. Take the Zenkethi.
They only left a few guards. They clearly did not notice this entrance.
Agreed. Take the Zenkethi down. Secure this cavern. But of course, I don't have to rely on bombs. Later on, they start working on torpedoes. Protomatter torpedoes. Oh. One of them somewhere over here, yes. Alright.
Oh my. That is a huge protomatter matrix. It's controlled by 3 regulator consoles, all active and cycling towards detonation. I can shut it down, but I need time. Cover me while I work.
We've got your back, Captain. Shut those bombs down.
More Zenkethi. Defend the Lucari!
Shutting down Pylon Alpha.
For honor! For empire!
Alright.
Your path of violence ends here, soon victory will come. Keep fighting.
Okay, Pylon Alpha. Pylon Alpha. Yeah, there's Zenkethi. There's Zenkethi over there guarding it. Pylon Gamma, on the other hand, is going all the way. Of course, pretty sure that's because there's more Zenkethi. Pretty sure that's because there's more Zenkethi over there. Pylon Beta is almost done. Alright, that just leaves one more.
Down. We're all clear.
I don't know, it still looks like you're kind of working on that one. Oh. Yeah, there's one right here. Big one, too. Alright, this is a pilot operator. Yeah, we need to put our focus, pilot operator. We need to put our focus there.
Pylon Gamma is down. We're all clear.
Okay, should officially... Yeah, should officially be down now. Alright, guys. Alright. That should be everything.
It's done. All the bombs are deactivated. We can... Wait. Look! These crystal formations are very similar to those we found at the first protobombing site on Draconis 3. This can't be a coincidence. We may have found what the Zenkethi are targeting in these attacks.
Indeed. Rodek, something to add?
Word from the core. Zenkethi ships are dropping out of war.
Somek the Centaur. Alright, and... There we go. Planet side, we're done planet side, but of course we still have more things ship side. This ought to be interesting. On screen.
Alliance vessels. I am Fleet Admiral Arenzen Tarak. As you now know, this system has been claimed by the Zenkethi Coalition. Further aggression on your part will not be tolerated. This world is not yours to defend. Leave now, while you're still able.
We do not recognize your claims, Zenkethi. Your forces have murdered millions. If you are the leader here, it is you who will answer for these crimes.
We're not going anywhere until this is over.
Then your choice is made. The path of violence. It is one I have walked many times, without fear, without remorse. Come, let us walk it together.
Fight now! For honor and glory!
Alright, and oh, my left shield, which always seems to be a target. Always seems to be a target. Are there, yeah, I was gonna say, are there other ships here? Yes, yeah, there are. Let's get rid of them. See if we can get rid of them. Then we'll put our focus. Then we'll put our focus on the big one. You're proven to be an annoyance with your... You're proven to be an annoyance with your weapons. Not like it matters because my whole integrity is now back up to 100. The Lucari ship must have been disabled. There we go.
This is far from over. Tell your leaders the Zenkethi will not be denied. Those who try to stop us will be purged, their homeworlds cleansed. You have been warned. Test us at your peril.
Let them flee. Let them run to their masters and whimper like craven targs. Let them whisper of warriors who fight with honor and without fear.
I doubt we've seen the last of them, General.
You may be right. They may return and bring their protomatter weapon with them. Should that day come, I hope to meet them in battle once more with a warrior like you at my side. But for now, I must return to the Empire. There is a matter of great importance that I must investigate there.
It's been an honor, General.
I think we've found a big piece of the puzzle. I believe the Zenkethi are targeting planets with concentrations of those strange crystals. But why? A riddle for another day, I suppose. For now, we should return and share what we've learned. About everything, including the fate of Kentar. Do you think they managed to survive somehow?
Perhaps. There's always possibilities, Captain. Alright, and we're done. Alright, and...
So it's true. The Zenkethi have a protomatter bomb. All those lives. No one in the Alliance is comfortable with the Zenkethi having a weapon of genocide. What happened to those planets could happen to any world in Alliance space. We need to know more about it and how to stop it. We need to know more about these crystals you mentioned as well. If they're the key to these attacks, we need to know why.
Alright. I want the impulse engines. Alright, so, show...
While searching for signs of weapon...
Not yet. Let me attach this to the ship. Let me attach these, this impulse engine over here to the ship. I can put this one on the yacht. And that is where I have to cut it for right now. And by right now, I mean it's probably gonna be oh my god. And when I mean right now, it's probably gonna be a while. As I mentioned, I'm trying to get a graphics card upgrade for the computer, and I think that's gonna probably be today, and there's no telling how long that's gonna be. So so I'm done for right now. Do me a favor if you would, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you whenever I can. Hopefully it ain't going to be a long time. I hope. Alright, I'm done for right now, so I will see you all later.